Mm. But the last time I drafted a team, it was like months ago.
Mm. Cool, cool, cool.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly
See
two of
that
the best in the
99
business.
Randy Mossage? He's about to hop in his bag this game.
The way the game is played.
Is he returning too? Because if he is, oh, he got Hardman back there.
If he's not on the top of his
that would have been easy. He got 98 speed.
It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Am I going to get Pat first play of the game?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Touchdown.
They go play action with Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, that was stupid. That was so stupid. That was so dumb. I should have let it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Allen. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 27, Young.
Catch it! Oh, I thought you caught it.
Here on their opening drive.
You don't understand how fast I would have left.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw, Young. Buying time to his left. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now Young.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as it
now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Credit the sack to
go sub to my YouTube. I'm about to have I have no freaking whatchamacallit. I have no subscribers to go sub to mine. Hoes love BP. Go follow me. Go follow me.
Now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Flush to his right. Finding Green.
You see that, Patrick?
For 4. Yes, it's 2nd down.
Yes, sir. That cross body. Why you kind of game chat?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson steps away to his left. And he whips.
When you see playing it, are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Randy Moss there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Randy Moss.
Slim.
2009, and a lot of it to me was not just the natural talent, which was unbelievable, but the determination. Always was upset he wasn't a top 5 selection in the NFL draft. Kept being upset about people passing on him early in the 1st round. When he finally got to Minnesota, he decided to really establish himself in the NFL and let everyone else know they made a big mistake.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense. defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. They'll run. This is Allen. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Here's Steve Young. Escape and a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Yeah, you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick, but you know what's really strange nowadays? They're missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Nothing too fancy there, a simple toss left, but for whatever reason, the defense, they didn't seem ready for it.
Let me continue on with your thought right there, because after the play was over, I kept my eyes on the defenders. Watch him get up.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Patriot.
Screw you, Patrick.
2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I've never seen anything so unrealistic in my life.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Nowhere to go, but he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. There's Jackson on 3rd and long, eluding the pressure right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Kirk now, the return man. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Get it.
On 1st and 10, Young. He's got Allen. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Ready? Check 3 first. X3. 218. Chop. 5.
Now a carry for Allen. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Young now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this 2nd half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Set. 10-2 stop.
It's Young on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Does that happen to you? And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They keep it on the ground. Allen again.
Stop being a virgin and running every play.
He will
Pass
have
the
a
ball.
1st down here at about the 40. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Damn, you gotta deal with this virgin running the ball every play.
1st and 10, Young.
Throw it, you won't.
Flush to his right.
That's not a sack. This game is so
He can't
unrealistic.
get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
This sir can get a like in the
Sack,
tag.
he's 2nd and 11.
After Stacey to get 21, as soon as it drop, I will be.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Full career mode, hold on.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson now. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Corey Peters there to bring him down. On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Jackson on 1st down, being chased out left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's... It'll be 2nd down. Jackson now off the bootleg.
And that was not a bad script.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will knot us up at 10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards the pickup there and also a 1st down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Allen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Undercut, undercut, undercut. Move your forfeit. Check. Hey, Delta. Fire.
Throwing, Young. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They stay on the ground with Allen. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Temptation there certainly to go for this, but I think you have to kick it, right?
The temptation coming from the fantasy owners, right? I mean, there are some that are going to want to kick it because they may have that kicker, but overall, get more yardage, maybe a chance for a touchdown. But no, absolutely not. Run that field goal kicker out there. Kick it. You got to take the chance to take the lead right now. You don't want to put it back on your defense.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the tight end Olsen, right side. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down. Jackson now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Alvin Kamara with time running out. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. Able to find Waller. That's complete. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Young. Dancing to his left. That's complete to his tight end Waller.
This game is unreal.
Stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One last shot for Young. Looking. Intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Pat, bro, this is a good game.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Yes!
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Yes, sir. GG, bro.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end zone, but what any
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right? Where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
Yo. Slim.